slowly has gone to the last row. I'll be seeing if you go off in my session. I'll come to your office directly. Thank you very much for calling me to Hyderabad. My friend and colleague who created the network, Giribhai, called me, and immediately I called up Dayabai and told Hyderabad has called you. And he went, you have to come, no excuse, no options given to you. So immediately I landed up coming here. I'll be the only guy standing between you and lunch. So as long as I can put up with you, you be here. If the dosas there and palaus there is more tempting, I know people will start moving out. That will be a good hit to speed it up. Dayabai spoke quite a lot about why. That was very important for us, and it gave me a very good grounding for my session, because I would like to talk about how. So why is very important to understand, and he articulated that extremely well. But once we know why, we also need to know how. After we know how, we can also start thinking, okay, let me start developing my own practice in my own way. Just to understand the concept of the entire thing, we were doing barter for money. Later we went into physical currency, fiat money, credit card, digital resources, digital currency. We don't know what will happen tomorrow, bitcoins or cyber security. But finally what is important is money remains money. Debit, credit will not go away from the world, whatever artificial intelligence comes. As we were looking at the GST portal, GST kept on changing. Whatever happens in terms of delivery, a chartered accountant's debit credit, a chartered accountant's knowledge will not go anywhere. Only the format will change. We were doing manual books of account, it came to Tally, from Tally we went to Zoho. At one stage we will reach a stage where we don't need accounting. But having said that, we still need a CA to understand what it is. So at least let us start with this positive notion that nothing will happen to our profession. We are all more important than ever before. Second, I will give you a score of 1 to 10. I would like to place before you around 25 to 30 thoughts. Take a piece of paper, rate it yourself. 10 being very good, 1 being very bad. You don't have to show it to anybody. You don't have to take a signature from your parent on your marks card. If any of us see our marks cards, we will be thinking, how did we guys become CS? So no need to show your marks cards to anybody. You can just mark yourself. 1 is something which I have to improve. 10, I need to give a pat on my back. And I wish many of you are 10, and many of you would be 10. But at the same time, 1 is more important to us than 10 today. If you have got 1, let us concentrate on that. Second, all of us have one clear understanding. I know that what all I am going to talk, all of you know it. I know that you know. I am 100% sure I know that you know. But the only thing I would like to emphasize is, what is it you know, but what is it you are not converted to reality. Whatever I talk, everybody in this hall knows. There is no doubt about it. Second, madam, can you be a little lower? Second, we all have to appreciate that we have problems in the profession. GST is a problem, TDS is a problem, articles is a problem, collection is a problem, institute change regulations is a problem, BNI is a problem, networking is a problem. Everybody has a problem. But all of us have the same problems. There is no difference between a MNC firm or a proprietary firm or a partnership firm. Everybody has the same problems. So we understand that all of us are in the same page. No difference. Second, thanks to professionals across the country, I have understood from many professionals. So what I would be talking, only the name is attractive. It only says 2 to 500 because we just reached 500 very recently. But I am not talking about my firm. I got ideas from people from Amsterdam, people from Erode, from Calcutta, from Nagpur, from Hyderabad, everywhere. Dayabai was talking about networking and how we network this. I had a clerk in ROC Bangalore. I didn't know anybody in Hyderabad. I couldn't afford to come by flight. There was no way I could fly in 2004 or 2005. I started my firm in 2003. So I called up this guy and told there is something called networking. I want to network. And internet was not so prevalent those days. And even if internet was prevalent, people didn't have websites. So I called up this gentleman in ROC, told I want to come to Hyderabad, can you introduce me to somebody? I came in a train. We met in the corridors in the ROC, this guy introduced, and that is how I met Giribhai. 2004, 2005, and he was not even a CA at that time. He was writing his exams. And then we told, okay, let us do a network between us. So anything I would speak is nothing related to my personal life. It is just data picked up from 100 places. We'll break it into 6 parts. Part 1, what is it we should drop in our profession? Second, what should we add? Third, little bit of technology. What technology can we use? Third, fourth, how is our partnership firm structured? We all have partnership deeds. How is it structured? Next, succession and legacy. And beyond all, there is something. Beyond all, obviously, there is something. So let us break my talk only into these 6 parts. 1 dropping, 1 adding, tech, partnership structure, succession, beyond all. Beyond all is only 1 slide. So we can remove beyond all and just concentrate on 5. So the next 4-5 slides I will be talking about what is it we should drop. First thing which would surprise you is we should drop claims. If we don't drop claims, we cannot grow. We have to drop claims. We have to drop time. Just it will take you 3 years to reach here. Each of you have your own time clock. The left side is what you are actually spending. People, on your people you are not spending any time. We don't have time to talk to our colleagues. But work, more than 100, it has gone to 120%. Because all of us are working like idiots. We are working full night. People are doing Diwali and we guys are sitting and doing GST returns and 2-year returns. So instead of working 100%, we are working 120%. Business development is -5. Growth is -20. We don't have time for growth. We really don't have any time for growth. In fact, as a demonstration of it today here, the topics were really, really nice. Networking, 2 to 500, next visions of practice, panel discussions, everything is only growth oriented towards profession. And apparently there are only 450 people registered here. But that's wonderful. But imagine where the others are giving time is only in the work. If you only do work, it's extremely difficult to grow the firm. But actually what it has to be, work should only be 20% of our time. People time should at least be 30% of our time. Business development we have to do. Business development would be a large area of effort. I was speaking to my colleague today morning, telling valuation is becoming very difficult. I am getting 1 valuation per day. And how much you charge for valuation? We charge 75,000 rupees to 1 lakh rupees. 1 per day valuation is 30 lakh rupees per month. It's almost 3.5 crore rupees practice. So much valuation is coming. I told him one thing, do you know how this valuation is coming? That you don't know, you are sitting and doing valuation. Do you realize how this is coming continuously one day after the other? There is effort involved in that. Unless we put effort in that, there is nothing. And next, growth. If we don't divide this in the next 3 years or 4 years, it's going to be very difficult to grow from. I stopped my audit in 2009. 2012 I stopped going to tax department. 2013 I stopped going to ROC department. So what do? Except work I do everything else. No, that is how you grow a practice. Who is going to grow the practice? The person who is involved in work cannot grow the practice. What is it we should drop? The first thing we have to drop is claims. If we don't drop claims, it becomes impossible. If you observe those claims you are working with, the good guys keep coming on April, May. They give you data properly. The idiotic claims only come in September last. You can't do your cut-off procedures, you can't do vouching, you can't do any comparisons, you can't even do 2-year reconciliation. Return has to be filed by night time. He is not coming for the meeting. Why? He is having a party. And just go back and analyze your records. Only these guys don't pay. The guys who give you the least trouble pay you well. So if you weed out every year 10% of your clients, you can grow. You may think, what is this? We are not getting clients only. How can I weed out clients? I'll also tell you how to get clients in a part of this slides. How do you get business also I'll tell you. But most important is unless you clean your clients, there is no way you can grow it up. Just go to your office today, take a Excel spreadsheet, see all the claims. See the growth of the claims in the last 10 years. We do so much of analysis for all others. See the growth of the claims for all others. You will have 10% claims you don't want to work with. You don't want to, they're not giving you any happiness, but you're working for them with a fear that they'll go off. Just use this one small thing. I used to do the audit of Puttavarthi Ashram. My boss used to take it there. And a very subtle message I learned. They didn't tell this, but this is what I picked up. I was sitting there and the Puttavarthi Sai Baba came and he blessed everybody. We all took the blessings. Then after that, Swamiji went inside and one senior man came and told, okay, 11 of you have been chosen. You are fortunate enough to give donations to the ashram. I said, come again, what is this gentleman speaking? To give donation itself is a big thing. 11 of you have chosen to give donations to the ashram. Now these 11 of them are thinking it is their lifetime opportunity. The balance of them are thinking I lost the opportunity to give. Exactly that is what happens here. Just tell no to one client and be seeing the way your practice grows. Tell no to 5 clients. So we have a target that every year I want to remove the bottom 5% of the clients. Yeah, I have a lot of gratitude. I still have Sri Rama Cycle Mart, who was my first client. I have a lot of gratitude. Not that I don't have gratitude for them, but having said that, you have to move. If they are not happy with your work, if we are not happy working for them, why do we need them? So please mark 1 to 10 in case you are doing this. The second important thing is, who got us the client? Many of you don't have a partnership firm because, oh, business leke aa raha hai. He is getting the clients. But only one thing we forget is getting clients is only 5% of work. After that is retaining clients, after that is managing clients, after that is satisfaction of clients. So if a partnership firm is based on the fact that he is the face of the firm, he is getting clients, then we are in a very, very wrong trajectory. Recently my front office called up and told, sir, somebody is on the line, he wants to speak to you. I immediately asked, does he have an appointment? No, he doesn't have an appointment. He got the number in the website. I picked up the call and asked him, what is it? He told, sir, we saw your website, it is a nice website, we want to come and give you work, we want you to do the internal audit of our thing. And it happened to be a 20 lakh rupees billing. He does not know Guru Prasad, I don't know who is he. He called up the line, that day I was sitting in my desk, my receptionist gave it to me. Whose client is that? Is it a client I got? Is it a client the firm name got? Then how can I tell this is the client I got? So I am the guy getting business to the firm. The day we start becoming partnership firms sharing income based on who got the client, who is getting business, we are only becoming salesmen, we are not professionals. So in your partnership deed, if there is a weightage for getting business, rethink about it. You will disagree with me, but after few slides you will agree with me. What is it you have to drop? Should I specialize in tribunal? Fantastic. Should I specialize in NCLT? Very good. Should I specialize in IFRS? Fantastic. But who is doing management of the firm? Somebody has to manage the firm. Who is doing the management of the firm? Managing, we are telling, okay, there is a client who is a very big client, they are doing 300 crore business, they are giving me 15 lakh rupees fees. I want to have a meeting with the managing director. What is the role of the managing director? He is not responsible for sales, he is not responsible for operations, he is not responsible for finance, he is not responsible for legal, he is not responsible for HR, but he is the managing director. How come we don't have a managing partner? Everybody is managing director, everybody is a CEO. CEO doesn't have a role. So what should we drop? We should drop the profession in case we have to go up. If I am only sitting and doing audit, when will I do management of the firm? Yeah, there has to be somebody to do audit. There has to be somebody else to do taxation. But in case I don't do growth initiatives, who will do this? What should we drop? How many of you worked late on September for tax audits? Please lift your hands. Did you get extra paid because you worked late? Even a worker gets overtime. How come we don't get extra paid? We are charging money for our services, but we are not charging money for the pressure we take. We very proudly tell we are painkillers. What is a pain? GST is pain. TDS is pain. Compliance is pain. But what to do? We love pain. So for us it is pleasure. So when I am taking pain from you, I need to get paid for pain. So simple methodology sum up. This is a guy who did it in Coimbatore. He is doing fantastic. He gives an appointment letter, approach letter or engagement letter like this. You come to me for audit or filing work in March, 10,000 rupees is fees. In June, 12,500. In August, 15,000. Otherwise, 20,000. Say, I don't want to work with cold and cough. I want cancer. Because cancer gives me more money. Cold and cough will not give me any money. So if you come in September last, I am very happy. Please come in September. I am not worried that you should come in April. If you come in April, I am in loss. Come in September. But I want 50,000 rupees when you come in September, but you will come. We experimented this and tried doing this for first year, we lost clients. Second year, we lost clients. Now, every September, we are already doing December work. September, we are sitting and doing transfer pricing engagements. August, we are sitting and doing something else. That is why when the speaker was introducing me, we file our tax returns on first. All of you will think, how is it possible on first? Form only has not come. How is it possible on first? TDS returns are not done. GST is not done. Yeah, you can find out 200 reasons of telling why it cannot be done, but find out one reason how it can be done. Everybody can file it on first. So, am I getting paid for taking pressure or I am getting paid for services? Just count that in your mind. Next, data does not come. How many of us are doing partnership firm accounts and individual accounts? He will send me bank statement. In that bank statement, June month is missing. And he comes to, kuch bhi kar lo sir, kuch dal do. What do you mean kuch dal do? Kuch dal do. Namak kya kya? Kuch dal do. He will not give me mutual fund statements. He will not give me net worth statements. Half the time, what are we doing? If you see any of your clients, there are 3 jobs which we are doing. 35% is collection of data. 25% is asking doubts. You made payment for 20,000 rupees or 2 lakh rupees to somebody. Whom did you make payment? मुझे क्या पता? अरे हमको कैसे पता चलेगा? Dealing in X account has become one lifetime opportunity for us. X account, किसको payment किया? You sold this shares, no? When did you buy it? You only doesn't know. We face this on every income tax return. We face this, and after all this is over, we do the tax computation. That is a 10 minutes job, 10% job. 80% of the job is in collection of data, collection of fees. 10% is professional work. Now, in case I can get into some system of this, a simple Google spreadsheet which tells, okay, this is the data I require. You upload the data here. The moment it turns green, I will start my work. If it doesn't turn green, I will not start my work. I will not remind you for data. How many times each of us call up the client, sir, mutual fund statement nahi aaya, insurance statement nahi aaya, bank TDS form 26AS is not tally. How much time are we waste? In fact, I have got clients who tell, sir, आप बैंक मैनेजर से बात कर लो, I have given you the number. I am a secretary हूँ, चार्ट अकाउंटेंट. बैंक मैनेजर से बात कर लो. Sir, bill has not come. You have put a lift in your house. Bill has not come. I'll give you Snyder number. You speak. So where is data coming from? For example, we used to need to use some technology around here. For example, there are hundreds of technologies. As when I talk about technology, please don't mistake that I don't know any company's MD. I don't get any referral fee. There is a company called Perfios. If you go there and tell, I want to register for an individual file, what all this software does, firstly, it is free. You don't have to pay 1 rupee. Secondly, there is a premium version where you pay some 1,000, 2,000 rupees. Premium version. What all it does? 1, it goes to the bank statement, collects all the bank statements. 2, it goes to all the mutual fund, collects. 3, it goes to insurance companies, collects. It goes to all bank loans and collects. It goes to term loans and collects. It will collect all the statements in CSV format. Then what does it do? It will create a system by itself. First month I have made payment to Indigo. It knows through artificial intelligence that Indigo is travel. It books it under travel. In the next 12 months, anytime Indigo comes, it is always travel. After that, what does it do? it goes and gives you an Excel spreadsheet and categorizes the expenses, telling travel is so much, big basket is so much, food world is so much, Ratan Deep is so much. After that, what it does, it gives you this in a form of a T, expenses and income, assets and liabilities. What is it doing? It is giving you trial balance. After that, what it does, it gives you X account. I don't know, can you help me? That will be 20 items. Those 20 items, download it and mail it to client. He sends it. From there, you start your professional work. Then you do your computation statement. Once you present your computation statement to the client, then you are sitting and adding value. Boss, you are losing taxes here. You are gaining taxes here. Why are you doing this? You are working for one. How many of us are doing salary returns? Income is 80 lakhs, 90 lakhs. How many of us have actually sat with the clients and told them, you are earning 90 lakhs. At the end of the year, you don't even have 15 lakhs in your bank account. Why is that? Now, he needs that advice. Nobody will read our audit report. We have all done such fantastic audit reports. Just go and ask all the MDs of the company, all the MDs, whoever is there, have you read our audit report? Who will read the last note, note number 2, note number 3? See, it is important for us as professionals. But which client is reading your notes to accounts? Unless you are working for a very large corporate, there also only the CFO reads. Will the marketing manager read it? Will the biggest shareholder read it? Yes. But most of the time, banks don't read it. So, most important, automate your data collection. Don't waste your time in collecting data and billing based on data. What should we drop? The pain of cash. When Dayabai was showing that many of us have only 80% or 95% were one proprietary firms or partnership firms. Majority of the reasons we are not together is cash business. Cash business is going to kill us. He gave 50,000 rupees in cash. I shared among the partners in cash. Distress. The moment we come out of this cash business, there is no way we can do a partnership firm when cash is there. How do you build trust when basic ethics are not there? If basic fundamental foundation is cash, it may be a situation where somebody is asking to be paid 2 lakh rupees. Client say 2 lakh collect kar diya. The other partner is thinking, अरे यार 2 lakh collect कर दिया, कितना पे किया, कितना profit किया. Now how do we build a firm when basis is cash? So the moment we tell I will not collect, every client will tell, sir, why should I pay 18% to you? I'll pay cash. No, boss, you pay cash, 18% I'll pay from my side. I don't mind losing 18%, but I don't want to lose a partner. I don't want to lose disrespect with partners. In fact, I was talking to my wife. Now I don't have cash at all those days. Hey, I kept in my purse 4,000 rupees. Where is it? She told, I took some 3 notes. I don't know how much I took. In a husband-wife, it works. In a partnership firm, that doesn't work. So, have you seen many firms which tell, we have lost partners? Very rarely there would be firms which tell, okay, we have built on partners. We started in 2003. Today, I am extremely proud to tell we have never lost a partner. There are now almost 17 people. We have never lost a partner. 2003 onwards. So, the moment we should drop this cash business, life is going to be better. So, what is it we should drop? Drop claims. Very vital. What is it we should drop? Drop cash. What is it we should drop? Look at this trial balance, tally trial balance. The tax is 2.5 crores. The entire profession is around this tax. 2.5 crores, how much we can save, sir, whatever we do. You bring in 80 JJA, you bring in investment allowance, you bring in depreciation allowance, you bring your any of the cash dramas, expenses bada do. Stock adjustment kar lo. How much will we save out of 2.5 crores? 20 lakhs? 30 lakhs? Today everything is digitized. You can't be doing things like what we used to do 20 years ago. But when you look at this balance sheet, how many of us are actually spending time on telling, okay, your sale is 100 crores. How do I help you take this sales to 105 crores? A financial expert sitting here. I can make out in 5 minutes in my GST portal, sir, you are only dealing in Andhra. All your sales are here only. Why are you having a godown in Odisha? The cost of the godown is this. Simple logic in the sales register, I can make a product-wise sales. I can make a product-wise P&L. Now, how many of us are actually giving time for sales and avoiding wasting time on tax. All our mind is only going, what is the tax I should manage here? Sir, how much time I have, sir? Oh, all organizers are not there. Okay. So this is very important. So I'll just skip back and go back. What is it we should drop? First, drop claims. Drop time, drop claims. Drop the idea that business, the guy who gets business needs to get higher share of profit. Drop specialization. There has to be a manager of a firm. Stop taking his tensions. Or you take his tensions, better get paid for it. He has got a raid. That is his bloody funeral. He did fraud. So why should I get tension? I worked in a raid case and worked till morning 4 o'clock. I was there till the time they gave the time. Full 4 o'clock I was sitting there. I sat for 14 hours. Even if I had done plumbing work, I should have got 80,000 rupees. Data does not come. Get data in a more organized manner. And more importantly, drop cash. And drop that idea that only one figure in the P&L account is our profession. That is only one figure. And that is only a resultant figure. Let's concentrate on how to reduce costs, how to increase sales, how to reduce overheads. But now I'll come to the next one, green one. What should we do? What all we need to do here? Very important ones. I was talking to one of my colleagues who started practice. I told, how do you get claims? So he told, whatever comes I'll take. Whatever comes I'll take. Somebody will throw shit at you. Will you take shit? Whatever comes I'll take. No, I have just started my practice. So anything comes I'll take. I'm okay to take. Very vital for us to understand who is my customer. Is claimed my customer? Who is my customer? Most of us do not concentrate on what is positioning. Don't read the slide, you may not understand much in this. I'll explain to you a little. Once I went to an income tax office and as usual, some data was not okay. He told, you have to compromise. Felt extremely bad and he insulted me very badly that day. Very badly insulted me. Felt very bad that day. Yeah, with such difficulty I finished my law exams. With such difficulty I did my CA. I have to get banged with one income tax officer who is not even half educated as I am. And that too, he ridiculed me very badly. I don't want to go to this bloody department anymore. Then the next question is, okay, if you don't go to income tax, what will you do? I have to get claims. So we sat down and told, I am not going to go to that department. Then my partner told, you don't go, I'll go. Well, no, I don't allow you to go also. I don't want you to go to department. It's now 16 years I've gone to the income tax department. And we've gone. We have a turnover of 75 crores now. I've not gone to income tax department. Then how do we do this? That is where positioning is very important. Even when we didn't have a single claim in our hand, it will let us position ourselves well. So if I don't want to go to income tax department, what work will I do? I told, let me do one thing. I'll only do work where companies will have loss. One. Second, I'll only do work for companies who will never make profit in their life. You know, what sort of business is this? You want to do work only for companies where there is loss, and you want to do work in the companies only in their lifetime they will not make profits. Third, I'll only do work for companies who don't take working capital margin. Why? If I take working capital margin, he'll come, sir, DP is problem, stock adjust karo. Then I'll sign the stupid stock certificate. AS2 will come and kick me at the end of the year. And it will tell me, stupid fellow, what have you done? Akkada dabalu, ikkada dabalu. And finally, EW level. All is lost. So I'll go to a client who will make loss. Second, I'll go to a client where section 72 does not apply. He will not make profit all his life. Then I'll go to a client where there is no bank loan. But he should have a lot of money. Then you're thinking, who is this guy whom I don't want to go to income tax department, I don't want to go to GST department, I don't want to do hanky-panky business. Who is this guy? So we told, let us only work on startups. We'll not go anywhere. Initially, we didn't get a single client. How many startups? And everybody will tell, startup, no, they'll not pay money. They'll not pay money. It's okay, they'll not pay money. We told, okay, let us only go to the funded startups, people who have already got funded. Have you seen any startup making money? Zomato, Big Basket, Dunjo, anybody, nobody makes money. But also, have you seen that they require work on incorporation? Any startup is called Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. What is Brahma? Incorporation, GST registration, all the FEMA registration, valuation, shareholders agreement, induction of money, creation of accounts manual, Brahma. What is Vishnu? Investor is asking him to prepare all the details every month. So Vishnu will be file GST returns, file TDS returns, give MIS, give BRS, give 2A reconciliation every month. What is Maheshwara? All startups will die. IBC practice will come. So when he is born, I get money. When he is sustained, I get money. When he dies, I get money. I am a hospital. So we told, let us create a hospital. We'll create a team for starting. We'll create a team for sustenance. We'll create a team for Kriyakaram. Kriyakaram is the most profitable for any Purohit. कुछ भी करने का जरूरी नहीं है, नो रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी, किया करो, पैसा ले लो, जाओ. Kriyakaram IBC is the simplest practice, and in startups no liabilities, and every startup guy will go somewhere else. Ecosystem is free. So this is called positioning. How many of us have spent time in positioning our clientele? If you don't position your clientele, it becomes very, very difficult to position your practice. So each of you at least will have to spend 2 months, 3 months to understand who is my client. I do work for Dunzo. Is Dunzo my client? I do work for Flipkart. Is Flipkart my client? Absolutely no. If you see the entire ecosystem, there are 520 VC funds, 200 private equity funds in India. Now, if I catch hold of one VC fund, sweetheart, you are yawning, it's so boring. If you take one VC fund will invest anything between 70 to 100 firms. 100 companies he will invest. That means if there are 520 VC funds into 100, I have got 52,000 clients. Can I serve all the 52,000 clients? Impossible. So whom should I tap right now? I should only tap the VC fund. Out of 520 VC funds, if I can tap 2 VC funds, not more, only 2, I can set up a practice of 300 people. I need only 2 VC funds. So is my customer Dunzo or is my customer the guy who is putting money in Dunzo? Now how many people I have to make happy? I can't make happy 400 people. I have to make happy these 2 guys. If you take only the law firms in not Surat, Hyderabad, I prepared this presentation for Surat, so that word has come. If you take the law firms in Hyderabad, how many large firms are there? Indus Law, Amarchand Mangalta, Cyril Amarchand, JSA, Nishit Desai, 10 firms, Samvad Partners, all put together 25 firms. How many of us are actually thinking the law firm is my customer? Because the law firm will advise people coming into the country. Now they charge a ton of money. They charge almost 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs, 12 lakhs, 15 lakhs to only advise what is coming into India. Now if law firm is my partner and law firm is my client, won't I be able to charge 2.5 lakhs for incorporation? If my client comes from a BNI, I can only charge, that fellow is charging 20,000, so can you do incorporation for 15,000? I am stuck. In a law firm, they are charging 12,000 rupees to 18,000 rupees per hour. So if I tell my transfer pricing opinion will cost you 2 lakh rupees, the client is willing to pay. So every client which comes from a law firm is already a high paying client. So we need to know who is my customer. Question 9, can I create influencer? Most important, can I understand who is my client? Is my client the client whom I file GST returns, or is my client the influencer? So you have to understand this extremely carefully and position it. Once you get this right, your practice is set and you will see a flood of work. There is no stoppage of work. You get, today it's a situation that if I get one chartered accountant, wow, chartered accountant mil gaya. If I get one work, theek hai, baaju mein rakh ke dekhte. So it all depends on that part. What should we do? Business development, the code says no. But we need to do something. No? If you can't be sitting in the office and telling business development, I am here. No, I am speaking to all of you. How many of you will give me clients? Anybody here can give me one client? Nobody will give me clients. But why am I speaking here? Why am I coming here and speaking here? I am coming here as a duty to my alma mater. My Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, it's my duty, I am coming for that. But if I want clients, I should not be speaking here. I'll be going to CII, I'll go to IIM, I'll go to NASCOM. Why will I work here? Many of us are sitting and having offices here. How many of you have a membership in CoWorks in Hyderabad? How many of you have membership in WeWorks? One gentleman lifted hands. I was just looking at the net today. There are totally 16 incubation centers in Hyderabad, including Microsoft Accelerator program is there in Hyderabad. You have the Innovation Fund of Andhra in Hyderabad. You have CIE Innovation Fund. NASCOM Fund is there. NASCOM has got an incubation center. Other than that, there are close to 300 business centers in Hyderabad. And in that, I categorized today morning in the internet, the top business centers are around 15, where something like a WeWorks, something like a CoWorks. How many of you have actually gone to WeWorks? Very beautiful environment, no? Very nice, stylish, air conditioned, coffee मुफ्त में मिलता है, biscuit मुफ्त में मिलता है, conference rooms are available. As soon as you go, one stylish girl will tell, sir, please enter your face on this mobile application, click there, password, enter. Stylish. It costs around 12,000 to 14,000 rupees per seat. We did one experiment in NASCOM through another chartered accountancy firm. He gave me this beautiful idea. He had one lady partner. And lady partners are most vital for the organization. They bring a different perspective. That's a different topic. He went and registered her name in NASCOM. But why, man, her name? No, Guru, you don't understand. For a lady partner, it is 3,000 rupees. For a male partner, it is 5,000 rupees. I am saving 2,000 rupees. But wow. What do you get in 3,000 rupees? 3,000 rupees, I get a seat, I get a table, I get free internet, I get a new address, plus I get a reception, plus I get conference rooms, everything. So what that you can have in your office also. Now I get something more. What do you do there? I get peace of mind. What do you do there? I go sit down there, open my laptop. What work I am doing in the office, I'll do it there. But why? It will only one small trick. Before that, I'll just keep an income tax book next to me. I'll just keep a ROC book next to me, Ministry of Corporate Affairs next to me. And every 1 hour, I'll go to the coffee shop, have coffee and come. What does this do for you? It will, obviously when person is sitting there, somebody will ask, what is your company? What do you do? What will do? You get clients like this, is it? You go sit there, people will come, clients and give it to you. What stupidity is this? Then he told something very transforming. Guru, even today, every month, I get a client for 10 lakh rupees billing per annum in one WeWorks. Even today. Every month I am getting one client. Now I am stopped going there because I got used to it. He just goes, sits there. Now why am I putting this is, are we in a go mode or a wait mode? What is the meaning of a wait mode? I am waiting, business will come to me. Are we in a go mode? I want to do something. It need not be WeWorks. You can introduce hundreds of things. See, the ages of getting work through websites, blog is important, but that doesn't get you business. Writing a blog in LinkedIn, I wrote one blog, very nice blog. Any of you want to contact me for any material, please use LinkedIn. That would be good. I can also add on to my members. But having said that, I wrote a blog. One dog is there in the office, very cute dog. It was sitting next to me in the desk and I was working. So we call it as CHO, Chief Happiness Officer. He gives a lot of happiness. He goes to all the floors, he jumps around, everybody feed that fellow everything. Some 75,000 people, viewers came. 75,000 viewers, I was very happy. And I was thinking, okay, 75,000 viewers came, what did I get? Did I get anything out of this? 75, I got direct messages, some 600 direct messages. I got 300 friend requests. All this okay, but what did I get as a professional? Nothing. Yeah, it's a beautiful stadium. I got a lot of people, but I didn't get any work. So we need to see whether social media for our profession is actually getting us work. Strategy is important. Incubation centers, sign, NSR. In fact, I registered for the accelerator program in Hyderabad and I am getting clients from Hyderabad. I have not even visited there. Today I thought I will visit there, but apparently the time has gone off. So are we in a go mode? Are we in a wait mode? What should we do? Organization chart for a CA firm. I'll speed up from, sir, what is the time, sir, now? Sir, you are telling, sir, that girl is saying from that time like this, she is telling.
She can have lunch.
No, she didn't tell, I just joked. Organization chart in the CA firms, all of us have the same complaint. articles రావడం లేదు, chartered accountants రావడం లేదు. How will they come? How will they come for our firm? First and foremost important, we are having the organization chart of partners, managers, juniors, articles. Very bad organization chart. It will not help us in any way. Go back to your office and put a chart. Even if you are 5-member office, 10-member office, put a chart. Top management, middle management, low management. Now this won't help us grow at all. Try to put another chart. Loyalists and patriots, transactions, useless but must have. Useless fellow, but I need it. Any organization, loyalists and patriots would be very small. Transactions would be 80%. Useless would be very small. Why is this transactions? Chartered accountants are very, very important profession. They'll come. I got enough exposure from this place. I don't have patience. I need to jump. I'll go to a MNC firm. I'll go to a MNC firm. For that person, I have trained myself and spoken to him for the last 1 year. I kept on explaining, oh, this, that, this. But finally he moved. Any office we have, we expect people will stay with us. Please understand, nobody will stay with us. Nobody is going to stay with us. Only the loyalists and patriots, which is 5%, will stay with us. They control the organization. The rest is transactions. If you pay 5,000 rupees more, they'll go. And they're right. That is their life. You cannot expect them to be with you. But where the management thought process is, where is your time going? Is your time going with the loyalist or is your time going with the transactions? Time with transactions does not help us in any way. Building his career. So in fact, if anybody resigns, I tell them tomorrow morning, please go. I'm happy. There are enough systems to protect you. You want to leave in the middle of the audit, go. This is a transaction with no disrespect to them. But my loyalty is with my organization, not to him. So don't expect people to stay back with you. Make a partner program, please document it. Please document it. If anybody wants a make a partner, how do you make a partner? I'll be happy to share it with you. And do you have a documented process? If an article comes in, does he know how does he become a partner? Or because Guru is speaking, only his son can become a partner, is it? Nobody else can become a partner in the office. We'll never be able to build that. Most important, people will come and ask for increments. But what is the data we have? Do we have a P&L account? Today, there is enough of office management tools to have P&L accounts for people. Can I create a system which is individual dependent and not based on transactions? Automate our policies, automate our performance appraisals. Learning management systems are important. We can't be having that old age system of every Saturday I'll organize seminar in my office. It will work for 3 months, after that it is dead. Nobody will have seminars and they're bored of you. They want different people. Create a learning management system. Instructions can be automated. All is free. I'll skip this because it's going to take a lot of time here. It's going to take a ton of time. This could be a separate meeting of all of us for at least 1 day. So technology, what could we implement? What are the technologies we are going to do? Today AIS system is taking over quite a lot of things. You go for a 143.2 scrutiny or you go for a section 92 scrutiny. What is the size of the order you get? 2 pages? 3 pages? You give the order to the client and tell, sir, 30,000 rupees tax cut is anta ayipayindi. You bill 50,000 rupees, he will not give you. What is this order? 3 pages. You bill 50,000 rupees, why would I give it to you? The same thing if you go and make a deliverable to him in such a way that, look, as soon as the questionnaire came, I had to fill up these 23 questions. These are the 23 questions. His logic is, either way you only prepared income tax return, that you are cutting and pasting it, no? But that is also work. Because today we are in a world that your tally and my tally don't tally. Opening balance tally, closing balance tally don't tally. Half of it doesn't tally. That day he has told he purchased the property for 4 lakhs and when the scrutiny comes he is telling 8 lakhs. Half the things don't tally. Even to take an adjournment there is an effort. Even to take a power of attorney there is an effort. Everything is an effort. If I showcase that, a section 143.2 notice can be a 400 pages document. If I give that 400 pages document, then my 50,000 rupees bill automatically works. If I give a 2-page sheet, nothing works. So you are concentrating on why section 148 came what are the reasons apparent on record. That is irrelevant. But more than that, what is the, you will tell, okay, one case law I put here. To read that judgment, you will take 3 days. How does the client know that? He is measuring you by telling, okay, 10,000 rupees is the fees. So we are not projecting our valuables properly. That is our deliverables. We need to concentrate on projecting our deliverables. Let us look at this. How many of us use Microsoft Excel? All of us. Without Excel, we are dead. Look at this dashboard. Every of them are telling GST returns you do every month. TDS returns you do every month. We do GST return, send mail to him. We do TDS return, send mail to him. One TDS return is from 192, it will go to 194J. Then it will go to some cases, it will come to foreign taxation, 195 will come. 100 jobs are there. Only in salary challan one challan, contractor challan one thing, professionals one, rental one. How much do you should prepare? Now if you send a mail to him, yes sir, what is there? One Excel is there, one tally is there, you uploaded that return. Where is my profession getting exhibited? So this is OneNote, which is free. You can go to your Microsoft license and just type OneNote. If I give data in this format, telling that all TDS challans I'll arrange it month-wise, all my GST returns I'll arrange it one month, all entire thing I'll give it to you in a system in a touch of a button. You can program it in his website and you can ensure that he doesn't edit it. Possible, free of cost. Now if I go and tell a client for filing your GST TDS returns on a monthly basis, I'll charge you 15,000 to 20,000 rupees, he'll automatically pay. So what you are doing needs to be projected like this. Third, the hundreds of office management tools. Without an office management tool, we cannot have an office. Please get one of the office management tool, and it doesn't require rocket science to choose a tool. A tool is a tool in the hands of a fool, it's a waste. Even a stupid tool in the hands of an intelligent person can be fantastic. Any tool you pick up, don't waste time. Any tool is the same. Don't waste even 1 minute time on any tool. Implement or invest all your time on how do you implement this tool. Any tool will work. Excel will work. How will you implement the tool? Simple, we are not getting people. Yes, we are not getting people. Because today, as Dayabai was telling, they are interviewing us. So a simple logic is, instead of telling don't send the resume on email, upload the resume in this portal. He will upload. The moment he uploads, automatically there is a pre-fill. Every portal has got a pre-fill. Many portals has a pre. Then the portal will ask him few questions. We have a tool where we talk about one particular section. Then any section, we just talk about section 288, definition of account. We talk about it for 3 minutes. We'll talk about it. After that, we'll ask him, fill up in the tool, what all you understood this, what are the 5 valiant features. He'll fill up. Then it will show one graph for him. Good, bad, ugly, you are something like that, it will show one graph. What am I achieving out of this? I am selling my product to him. I am selling my office to him. Now he is impressed with the office. When anybody comes for interview, always we make it a clear point telling that let the interviewer be in the top floor. We are a different building with different floors, until let him walk through the office. So by the time he uploads the resume, by the time he comes for the artificial intelligence test, by the time he walks into office, by the time he sees somebody give him a mineral water bottle, by the time he sees people working, already his salary expectation has gone down by 25%. Now he is already sitting and telling, if this guy tells yes to me, I am happy. This month this year results were very bad. We got 600 resumes. Out of that, 100 were from Andhra Pradesh. 100 resumes for articles came from Andhra. Not that we give different training. There either also he has to do watching, your office also he has to do watching. Every place he has to do the same thing. But finally, how do you sell your product? You are actually selling your office. Learning management systems, healthcare, this is a simple Excel tool. All of us are using Excel, but I don't know how to use Excel, my friends. I have never learnt Excel. That's a stupid nemesis for me. At best I can do 1 plus 1 is equal to 2 at sum. Beyond that I cannot do anything. Oh, alarm, 1:30 over, sir. 1:30 over, I have to rush because I have a flight to catch also. Partnership structure, don't base it on sales. And there is so much more telling that I am more visible, I did more social media, so I am the face of the office. P&L cannot be based on anything. P&L has to be revised every year. If getting claims is the largest largest point, you are running a major risk, and each partner will have to take up an additional responsibility. One partner takes care of technology, one partner takes care of business development, one partner takes care of training. Each partner takes additional responsibilities. Most important, if all the money in the firm is taken out by us, what is left for the firm? All of us do private limited company audits. We have something called reserves and surplus. We are the chartered accountants, we are the finance brain of the country. How come there is no reserves and surplus for CA firms? Everything intikkuskondalle. What about reserves and surplus for CA firms? How do we invest? If I have to hire an employee for 30 lakh rupees, if I start telling, okay, 30 lakh rupees I am paying this, does he give me from first month 45 lakhs? Impossible. It will take time. So the reserves and surplus is very, very vital. If there is an international network, you have to go abroad, they will tell that partner is going, I am not going, he is going to Amsterdam, he is sending me only to Sri Lanka. Problem. So very vital. Partnership structure, if there are 20 partners, 30, any of you need a partnership structure copy, please LinkedIn me, I will send it to you. We can share our partnership deed without names, but partnership deeds have to change every year. Performance appraisal is for everybody. Why can't we change partnership ratios every year? Similarly, if there is no veto rights, we design shareholders agreements for thousands of claims. We tell only with the investor consent you can go to toilet. Only if investor agrees you can do this. Why not in the partnership deed? Only if X agrees you can do a merger. Only if Y agrees, X's son can join the office. Unless there are veto rights, how do we do it? Second, if you don't have a clause in the partnership deed telling that in case a partner quits the organization, there has to be a code of conduct issue in the partnership deed. Everybody will quit. Now you are worried, if I join 4 partners, if one of them leaves, he takes off 30% of the claims, what is my future? That is how partnership deeds don't work. So in case I have a clause telling that, look, it is a professional misconduct if you are going to take a client of the firm. Institute is there. Which partner can dare to go? It's a law. Now we need to have courage to do that. I work more than you, collections, measurements, accounting, 100 reasons are there. Unless we nip that, partnership firm will never work. Do we have a dashboard? Partnership, why more or less? You have to see what is the earning I get out of here, not the percentage. I think my earning would have gone 25 times more than what I was getting at 60%. Can I put a clause in the partnership firm that there is no goodwill? Today there is 1x. Many of us are not visualizing this 1x value at all. Every employee retires, he gets provident fund. When we retire, what do we get? Nothing. There is nothing called CPA brokers in India. If you go to cpabrokers.com, in US firms are getting bought and sold. Concept is, of course, we have never done a merger, so I won't know. But there are many cases that we got an offer for somebody to buy us out. That time only I realized, hey Baba, we are rich here. Not that we are small, we are very rich. They are telling, okay, we'll pay you 5 times your revenue, 4 times your revenue. Wow, they are paying so much, is it? But after that, what do we do with the money? What do we do with the money, either which ways? Have you considered the game of a 1x? Succession and regulation is very, very important. I visited many CA firms in India, but unfortunately there is nothing called succession in India. Nobody has got a succession. We write wills for people. We are creating trusts, family trusts we are creating, and we charge 50,000 rupees. But what about our firm? Where is the succession in our firm? The only firm we are training is, okay, Guru is the boss of the firm, Guru is the partner. When his son comes, he becomes the partner. Oh, that doesn't work. We are 150 chartered accountants. They will tell, what is the special treatment for your son? Yeah, I have to protect my son. He is my son. I have to protect him. I have to pass over wealth. I have to pass over my legacy. But that doesn't mean he takes a jump over others. Is there clarity in the succession plan in the partnership firm? My son is my legacy syndrome will have to go. No MNC firm will have like that. I went and studied Beavers and Sudhar's 1910 firm. They were kind enough to show me the records from 1910 to 2020. They showed the entire 110-year records, how they have sectioned, what is the money they got, what is the wealth they created. They were amazed that we didn't have this. They told, you don't have this. No sir, I don't have this. I told, I don't have this. So give up to go up. Unless we give up, we can't go up. Unless we give up, we can't go up. Initially when we started practice, no money, no work. Later, little work, no money. Later, little money, little work. More work, more money. Then we need to reach a stage, no work and a lot of money. That is where we need to change, and that is the role of the managing partner. How do you get business? Very vital. One guy came from, this is the last slide. We had one of my partner, he came from MNC firm. My God, we had enough of tensions because he got the entire MNC culture to an Indian culture. So with a very specific attire, I wear a Modi coat when I come and talk. I don't want to wear a suit. People will tell you, you are a speaker, how can you wear a coat? I am happy doing this. In IM, I go in a t-shirt. Why can't I get something? A tie will not make you a professional. Of course, tie will look nice, but I look shorter. That is my problem. How do you get business? So from MNC firm, he came to office. We are right. All the chartered accountants act like this. All my friends told, Guru, don't allow him. They are coming only to showcase their firm in the form of some technology, some new section, XPRL. They will tell taxonomy, they will tell others can't do it, only we can do it. So they will come and tell and take all the chartered accountants, you lose 30 people. I told him, look, these are transactions. If they have to go, they will go. I am perfectly okay by that. I can't waste my life on transactions. I love to waste my life, invest my life on patriots. So then I told my partner, she was sitting next to me. I told her, you be seeing this guy will contact me tomorrow. The guy who came to take our people, he called up next day morning, told, I want to meet you. Exactly as I told my partner, he told, I'll contact you. Then he wanted to join us. So he told, how do you get business? What is the need to get business? Till now I told positioning, segmentation, targeting, give up claims, go up, all that is very, very vital. But what is most important for getting business? What is the dominant thought in the organization? What is the dominant thought? Array, GST returns is becoming mess. Accounting standard is bullshit. Retention of claim is a mess. Claims are not paying money. You that fellows don't pay money. I have outstanding of last 7 months. That is the dominant thought. We are not getting people. We are not getting articles. Now if that is the dominant thought, how do we get work? The dominant thought of the organization has to be we are growing. The more we create a subconscious mind, our entire Hindu philosophy is based on subconscious mind. Our subconscious mind has to be very powerful. As an organization, what is the subconscious mind? Simple example, there is a guy from a MNC firm. Third day the article comes. He is already starting talking like a MNC guy. Dressing style is changed. Presentation style is changed. Zoom style is changed. I am from MNC firm. That's a simple example of subconscious firm. Now as an organization you go and tell, I am from Popatlal and company, my boss does adjustment, etc. for me. Subconscious mind is gone. So how do we get business unless your subconscious mind as an organization is built step by step? If you have some time, we can think substantially higher on this. How do we build our subconscious mind as an organization? You attract abundance. You can't even imagine how you attract abundance. On an average today, I would admit that every day I submit a proposal of 10 lakh rupees new client. And I jack up the price. Purposely jack up the price. Earlier our conversions used to be 95%. I was thinking, how come everybody is converting? Are we so easy to get? Now we have jacked up the price, 30% is converting. I would like only 10% to convert, perfectly okay. But instead of charging 5 lakhs, I am charging 20 lakhs. I can render quality service, I can earn more, I can have less peace of mind. So can we develop our subconscious mind? I don't know how business comes, I don't know how it comes, but it comes. Right now India is in a subconscious mind, it's attracting everybody. You can just see the simplest example of subconscious mind was the Independence Day celebration. All these years nothing was happening. Now Har Ghar Tiranga. This year Independence Day celebration was totally different. The entire country could get into a subconscious mind with 3 Twitters. How big difficult it is to create a subconscious mind in a small office. Just have a simple example, talk good in 5 sentences, bad in 1 sentence, the subconscious mind will get built by itself. Thank you for waiting between me and the lunch, and all the best.
Gurprasad sir, it's a really very useful presentation for especially for SMEs. What should we do to increase the size of the firm in terms of staff and in terms of business, and how the succession and legacy should be there. You have explained very well, sir. Thank you very much for joining all the way from Bangalore and taking session on from 2 staff to 500 staff. Thank you very much, sir. Friends, now we can join for lunch. After that, the third session will start. I think past President Neelesh sir and the Central Council member Umesh Gupta sir will be there. Thank you.
To come here, you wait.